While the police commission makes a final ruling on a controversial shooting, officers hit the streets with hundreds of on-body cameras, and city leaders take aim at gun violence. Gil Reyes highlights these and other top news stories that made headlines in 2015.
The public continued to express outrage over perceived police brutality and racial profiling, tensions reaching a boiling point at this police commission meeting in June. That's when the commission ruled on the deadly shooting of Iselle Ford, an unarmed black man.
Our analysis has been deliberate, thoughtful, and compassionate, based on our best understanding of the facts.
The commission faulted one police officer and cleared the other in the officer's decision to shoot Ford in South LA last year. Officers say they shot him when Ford reached for one of their guns, but Ford's mother says he suffered from mental illness and may not have understood their commands.
They killed them. They got mad. They got angry. Ezell did not understand. Ezell had the thought process of an 8 or a 10-year-old. He was a baby. He was my babe.
However, the LAPD's own investigation cleared both officers of wrongdoing, and they remain on the job.
If these videos will not be shown to the public, how do we know what really happened, who did what?
More anger from the public, this time over new LAPD on-body cameras. The department rolled out 860 cameras to officers in downtown, South LA, and North Hills in September to improve investigations and transparency. But to the objection of civil rights groups, footage generally won't be released to the public. Police explained why.
That's just not a video. It could be an interview of you as the victim of a crime or somebody who witnessed what happened. We don't disclose that for a number of reasons, including protecting your privacy.
Video will only be released if it's cleared by the courts and the chief of police.
People who want to defend their homes, people who want to defend their families, don't need a 100-round drum magazine and an automatic weapon to do it.
Also this past year, LA City Councilman Paul Krikorian took aim at gun violence with two landmark measures. The first bans the possession of high-capacity magazines within city limits. Krikorian also introduced a second measure that would require safe storage or trigger locks for firearms in the home. Meantime, at the Department of Water and Power, questionable spending exposed at two DWP nonprofits. LA City Controller Ron Galperin's audit opened the books on 5 years of credit card transactions. They included expensive steak dinners, also hotel stays in Las Vegas and Hawaii.
$421,000 plus that was used for conference registration fees, airfares, automobile expenses, lodging. Now, some of these may in fact be legitimate, but there's a lot of it that, quite frankly, is not properly accounted for, and its use is not properly accounted for.
The trusts have spent $40 million in public funds for more than a decade with little or no oversight. And Los Angeles beamed with pride when the Special Olympics World Games took place.
To the athletes, we want to give you our very best wishes, and all I can say is let the games begin. Congratulations.
The Flame of Hope made its way through Exposition Park, Lakeview Terrace, Koreatown, and Studio City. Special Olympians carried the torch alongside peace officers from around the world. And those are just some of your top headlines for 2015. For LA This Week, I'm Gil Reyes.
Now, this past year, Los Angeles also became the United States' official selection to host the Summer Olympics in 2024. Paris, Rome, and Budapest are also in the running as host cities for the Games.